The four merry murderesses from the Guildhall County Jail in their rendition of the shower block tango.
Pop! 6. Squish! Cicero. Pop! 6. Squish!
Cicero. Elections.
Pop! 6. Squish!
Cicero. Elections.
Pop! 6. Squish!
Cicero. Elections.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. Pop! 6. Squish!
Cicero. Elections.
Pop! 6. Squish!
Cicero. Elections.
He had it coming.
On my partner Bernie, he likes to chew gold. No, not just chew, pop. I came home from work one day and I'm after a bit of sympathy, so I walk in house. There he is laid out on couch, beer in one hand, and he went chewing. No, he wasn't just chewing, he was popping. I said to him, Bernie, if you pop that gum one more time. You know what he did? So I reached up to the wall, took off shotgun, and I fired 2 warning shots straight into his head.
He had it coming, he had it coming, he only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. Pop! 6. Swish!
Cicero. Elections.
Pop! 6. Swish!
I met Tarquin Hamilton Smythe about 2 years ago. He told me he was single, and we hit it all right away. So we started living together. He'd go to work, come home, we'd fix him a drink, we'd have dinner. And then I found out, single, he told me. Single by us! Not only was he married, oh no, he had 6 wives. One of those Mormons. So, we had lucky, but when he came home from work, I fixed him his drink as per usual. You know, some guys just can't hold their arsenic.
He had it coming, he had it coming, he only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
Dwi'n byw yn Llanfair, of course, my ears go get it, mae'n drobod fantasy o gwbl roll. I don't know why I'm here, alright? Dwi'n bryniau i'r siopiau, pysgod, sglodion, curry sauce and a can of Fanta. A mae'n bron y gornel, y stryd nesaf, a ni roedd yr arllawr. There in a minute.
Yes, but did you do it?
Not
My sister Gwen and I had this double act, and my husband Clovis traveled around with us. Now, for the last number in our act, we did these 20 acrobatic numbers in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, split, spread eagles, backflip, flip-flops, one right after the other. Anyway, this one night before the show, we're down at the Hotel Cicero, the 3 of us boozing and having a few laughs, and we runs out of ice, so I go out and get some. I come back, open the door, and there's Gwen and Clovis doing number 17, the spread eagle. Well, I was in such a state of shock, I blacked out. I don't remember a thing. It wasn't until I came to and was washing the blood off my hands I even knew they were dead. Whoops! The dirty bomb. The dirty bomb. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. He had it coming, he had it coming, he only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it,